Zara, first, congratulations for the super success of two of your big songs from the
Thank
film Jugjugg Jeeyo, especially the
thank you.
song Jaise, Saawan, a real slow burner of a song that stays with you for a long time.
Yes,
Also, this is a song which is also a departure for you from the usual dance songs we hear in Zara Khan's voice. How
correct.
often do you get to sing songs about heartbreak and broken relationships?
Well, this was the first one to be honest, but this is something I had recorded about 2 years back, before the pandemic. And obviously the shoot and everything took time, and then by the time it released, तब तक बहुत सारे dance numbers आ चुके थे. But definitely I think these are the kind of songs which are very close to my heart, and I really hope that I do get to sing more songs like this. Though I did sing two songs last year, from Mumbai Diaries, and one was another series which was an Amazon series by Nikhil Advani sir. So usme bhi, I mean, the songs were more on a very ballad and, kind of sadder note. And it was beautiful to sing these kind of songs. So I hope और मौका मिले ऐसे गाने गाने का.
So then please give us few lines of this song.
Of course, I'll sing my part. जा रही मैं तेरी होके, शिकवे सारे खोके, संग ले चली हूँ बीता लम्हा. आदतें ये थी जो मेरी, हो गई है सारी तेरी, कैसे तू कहेगा खुद को तन्हा.
We also saw you perform on your hit songs like Kusu Kusu at the recently held IFA Award.
Yes.
So before going on the stage, do you sometimes get nervous? And what is your process of dealing with performance anxiety?
Well, anxiety is something which runs in my whole family. We all get a lot of anxiety. In fact, I've had conversations with my mother on this, and it's very interesting and funny. And she always used to describe anxiety to me in a very funny and beautiful way. But when I got to feel my share of it, I was like, "Mom, it's not as funny as you describe it to me. It's literally like you feel like you're gonna get a heart attack." But then I think it's only till the time you get on stage, and I think uske kuch 2-3 minute baad you really just kind of ease out into it. But yeah, it's that first, that oh my god. And for me, I mean, it was my first ever award performance that I did, and that too, it was IFA. It was huge. It was in Abu Dhabi. So to be there on stage and then suddenly see the whole stadium filled with people, it was scary, but it felt really amazing to be there. But yeah, it was quite scary. So I think there's no such way to deal with anxiety, but you just have to you have to push yourself to kind of go and do it. Don't let it stop you, and then it'll just kind of flow out of you, that whole feeling of anxiety. That's the best way. That's what I always do. I'm like, it's fine. I'm going to start crying. I'm going to get anxiety, because you feel scared that, oh, pata nahi kuch galat na ho jaye. What if I mess up? What if I miss a step? What if, I miss a line while I'm singing? So many things come into your head. But I think when you start at it and you start kind of getting into the flow, thodi der baad you forget about all that, and you just realize that you're doing something you really enjoy and you're having fun in the process. So it's a beautiful roller coaster ride.
So have you ever forgotten the lyrics of your own songs on the stage?
अब तक तो ऐसा नहीं हुआ है, thank God, because teleprompter जिंदाबाद.
Even for
So
lyrics?
yeah, we have teleprompters. But usually, what I do is I am somebody, whose nerves probably kick in just before performance. But I prep so much, whether I'm dancing or whether I'm singing or whether I'm doing both when I'm performing live, that after my rehearsals, the trip from home to the destination which I'm performing at, there's always a run through which is happening in the back of my head while I'm eating, while I'm drinking water, while I'm talking to somebody also. It'll all, keep going on in my head. So there's like a constant revision that's going on and on. So, matlab, teleprompter is there just for the sake of it, but ab tak touchwood zarurat nahi padi.
Now I have a complaint. I watched your 2019 short film titled Coach that is
Yes.
currently streaming on G5.
Yes,
You're a chameleon of an actor who actually became this girl from Punjab named Gurri.
yes,
So please
yes.
allow me to ask you the straight question: what is stopping Zara Khan to accept more acting assignments? And because as an audience, we would love to see you doing some powerful roles on the big screen.
Thank you so much. Firstly, thank you for taking out the time and watching it. It's a film which is very close to my heart because it's based on teenage wife abandonment. So, to be a part of a story like this was a real pleasure and a treat, for an artist like me, because you get to really perform emotions which very much exist in today's day in Punjab, and it's a very sad and unfortunate thing which is happening there. But I think I would also say, the credit of writing such a wonderful subject goes to my director Kajri. She's done a fab job at it, and it's not that I'm not accepting roles at the moment. It's just that I want to pick and choose wisely, something which I know I can do justice to. So I'm in the midst of that. I had completed a film with Shabana Azmi ji also, which is directed by Vikas Khanna. So that's also going to be out soon. I'm playing Shabana ji's daughter in it. But yeah, I'm looking out for things which are very performance oriented. So hopefully, along the way, kuch चीजें आती जाएंगी, and hopefully you'll see me in the acting light more frequently as well.
Looking forward to that. Most of your songs are the ones which are created by Tanish Bagchi.
Yes,
While it's clear that you have a great working equation with Tanish,
of course, of
would you
course.
say Tanish understands your voice better? And are you also open or like to collaborate with other
Of
composers as well?
course, I had done a song for Ashu Phatak ji, which was from Mumbai Diaries. It was called Ye Halat. It was a beautiful track, something which was very up my zone, very up my alley. But the thing is, in today's day, there are few music directors who are doing very, very well in the commercial space, and I think. If you want to be successful, you definitely have to be singing, certain songs. I am a T series artist, so a lot of times, it happens that Tanishq is making all the popular and the hit songs, which are T series songs. And I'm also with the Dharma DCA, they manage my work. So, us front pe bhi, he's doing a lot of stuff with them. Plus, we've got a wonderful and very, very talented music supervisor called Azim Dayani, who had done all of Rata Lambia, and now he's done Liger as well, and many other films. So this is like a team that I'm very closely a part of, and I have to hand it to Tanishq and to Azim because they always keep pushing me. Today, Tanishq has kind of worked with a couple of people who he's introduced to the industry, so I feel really happy and proud to be a part of that. List. There was Assis, there was Jubin Nautiyal, there's Nikita Gandhi, and then I've joined the bandwagon. So I feel like it's great, but I do hope that I get to collaborate or work for Rahman sir. He's on the list as well, and a couple of other music directors like Amit Trivedi is somebody I really want to work with, and I hope they call me soon.
Surely they will. But Zara, your mother has been part of some of the very successful and popular songs like Fiza Bhi Hai Jama Jama or Dil Ke
Yes,
Arma, to name a few.
yes,
Which
yes.
is one song of your mother that often come for your rescue with your singing, and the one inspires you the most?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I love her song Jhoom Jhoom Baba. Though I know people love Fiza Bhi Hai Jawan Jawan and Dil Ki Arma, but my favorite song of hers is Jhoom Jhoom Baba, which is by Bhapida. I think it's such a cool track of its time, and it is something I really hope I get to remix one day or like recreate and sing.
So, how's your perspective to this song is different from your mother?
Perspective different from her. I think, she's always, and also why I like that song, I'll tell you, is as you said, perspective. She's always done songs like Dil Ki Arma or like very ghazal based songs, or she's been like as you said, she's done very like kind of those genres which are very heart touching. But then came this song, which is completely different in a disco zone, which was completely not her. That's not her vibe. That's not how she is as a person. So for her to do something like that, I personally found it very, very cool. I said, this is so nice and so cool to see that you did something very, very hatke. So yeah, that's what it is.
So just to understand more about your music process,
Yes.
was your attitude and approach toward the music is different from your mother, Salma Agha?
Mom's voice and my voice in a very strange way is different also. But then obviously कहीं ना कहीं थोड़े चीजें हैं जो match भी करती हैं. Maybe sometimes the tone, but I sound a lot like my masi. My masi also has learned singing and all of that, but she never pursued it as a career. But she and I sound very similar, sometimes a little more than my mom, which is very cute. I kind of enjoy that. But mom was somebody who's always into Indian classical music. And for me, I was very inclined towards Western. That was something I very much enjoyed a lot. So while growing up, even though there is one singer which I have always looked up to, she obviously, I'm sure you know, Madam Noor Jehan. She was amazing. तो उनकी जो गायकी थी मुझे बहुत पसंद थी, and I still listen to her songs. But apart from her, I've always been inclined towards Western music. So I think that ways me and mom have been a little different. But then again, I think music has no boundaries. It's like you might listen to different genres, but at the end of the day, sur और sargam तो एक ही होता है.
So then please give us few lines of either your mom song or the song by Noor Jehan which you like the most.
Of course, I will. Oh my God, I love to do both. Okay, let me start with Madam Noor Jehan. So there's a song of hers called "जो ना मिल सके वही बेवफा, ये बड़ी अजीब सी बात है, जो चला गया मुझे छोड़कर वही आज तक मेरे साथ है." तो ये उनका एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत गीत है जो is very close to my heart. I think it's beautifully written and उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से गाया है. So this is something which I've worked on also, just for like a unplugged version, and hopefully I will release that soon. But I'll sing those two lines. जो ना मिल सके वही बेवफा, ये बड़ी अजीब सी बात है, जो चला गया मुझे छोड़कर वही आज तक मेरे साथ है, जो न मिल सके वही बेवफा.
Zara, you are a successful name today. You
Thank
are
you.
someone who everyone wants to work with. An established name now who have made her mark. So what is the best and the worst part of success for you today?
Well, success is not a one-time thing. It is something that you have to constantly keep working at. So that sometimes can be very tiring because you feel like, oh, it's just the opportunities, the possibilities, the wants are just never ending. आपको एक अवार्ड मिल गया तो अब आपको दूसरा चाहिए. आपने एक गाना गा लिया तो अब आपको दूसरा करना है. But I always try to do one thing which I always tell myself, that no matter how big or how small my success is, or something that I've achieved during up, whether it's through the whole day or whether it's something that comes once in a year or once in few months, or it's or a project that I've been working on, and it finally happens and it's received a lot of praise for it, whatever, big or small, I always make it a point to celebrate that. And the celebration doesn't have to be that, oh, I have to have a party or something. It can just be me sitting with myself for 2 minutes and just like appreciating the fact that this has happened. That is very, very important. You must always do that, and obviously that brings a lot of gratefulness in you as a person. And I think to grow in life and to achieve better and be a better person, it is very, very important to be grateful. So I try to mix that up.
Zara Khan, thank you so much and best of luck.
Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Thank you.